Hello, Sagittarius, Sun, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So, Sag, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your human's energy. So, with all that being said, Sag, let's get started. How does Sagittarius currently view this relationship? All right, Sag. So, we do have the Eight of Pentacles, we do have the Justice card, and then we also have the Nine of Swords. The bottom of the deck, we do have the we do have the Ten of Pentacles. I'm not entirely sure what your relationship is to this particular individual, but I feel like somebody's really angry and really upset that you're doing so well without them. Like, this to me kind of feels like an energy of somebody who was like really hoping that you would like fall on your face without them is kind of what I'm getting. I mean, granted, could this be somebody that you were like married to, in a relationship with? You know, yes, that's definitely a possibility, but I don't know. Like, I just kind of feel like this person's not too happy that you're doing so well without them. Let's look a little bit more into this person. By the way, I don't even feel like you even talk to this person whatsoever. Yeah, I don't even feel like you talk to this person. Nor do you want to, is kind of the impression that I'm kind of getting. But let's look at this person nonetheless, though. Tell me more about the Nine of Swords. Yeah, this person's not too happy, okay? They're not too happy. You know what's interesting, Sag, is that I feel like the moment that you decided, you know, to free yourself from this person, I think that deep down inside you just knew that you were going to be better off without them in your life versus with them in your life. I feel like with them, though, I just kind of feel like they were hoping that wouldn't be the case, you know? Like, if anything, like, I feel like this person was just, I hate to say this, man, but I feel like this person was really hoping that you would turn around and fall on your face. And it kind of looks like the complete opposite actually happened. It's kind of what I'm getting, but yeah, it doesn't look like this person's too happy that you're happy. It doesn't look like this person is too happy that you're doing, well, great, to be honest. That's kind of telling me that this person's kind of keeping tabs on you in some way, shape, or form. Maybe you guys have mutual friends, or like maybe you guys follow each other on social media or something. I don't know, but they know. They know that you're happier without them. They know that you're doing very, very well without them. They just know, and it just kind of looks like they're pretty pissed because of it. Yeah, they're pretty pissed because of it. I think that this person was really hoping that like you would end up like running back to them. I'm also getting that. It kind of looks like that also didn't happen. Like, there was a lot of things, oh my God, that this person wanted to essentially happen that didn't necessarily happen. Like, they wanted you to run back to them. They wanted you to fall on your face, you know? And it kind of looks like the complete opposite ended up happening here. Okay, let's look at this person a little bit more. Of course, could this be like a family member or a friend? I mean, that's a possibility, but I feel like this is somebody that you actually built a relationship, a romantic relationship, I'm sorry, with. How does this person currently view this relationship? Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay, so we do have the, yeah, I'm getting like a very cocky and arrogant energy coming from this person. This to me feels like an energy of them operating from a place of ego and pride. So just kind of keep that in mind, right? But I am getting that after this ending occurred here between the two of you, they started kind of falling into this energy of, yeah, it's only a matter of time before Sag comes running back to me. It's not like Sag is going to find anyone better than me anyways. So yeah, it's only a matter of time before Sag comes running back to me. But it kind of looks like that never happened. The bottom of the deck, yeah, I was kind of getting like an energy of them keeping tabs on you. In some way, shape, or form, Sag, they're definitely keeping tabs on you. They're definitely watching you like a hawk is kind of what I'm getting. It's kind of what I'm getting. I feel like all of this is really shattering their ego too. So like, that's like a whole nother thing too. It's like all this is really shattering their ego. The fact that you're happier without them is shattering their ego. The fact that you didn't run back to them, that's also shattering their ego. There's just a lot of things that are shattering this human's ego right now. Okay, how does Sagittarius feel Okay. It kind of looks like you got exactly what you wanted. You wanted to essentially be free of this person, and it kind of looks like the universe, as well as you, made that happen. The bottom of the deck, we do have the devil. So that's kind of telling me that you had a very toxic and unhealthy relationship with this person. Especially with the tower and the devil coming out here. Yeah. You know what's really sad and unfortunate? Which doesn't really make logical sense to me, but we're going to roll with it no matter what. I don't feel like this person actually wanted to lose you. I know, believe it or not, I don't feel like this person actually wanted to lose you. I just feel like this person would constantly put themselves in predicaments to lose you, thinking that they were never gonna lose you. Again, I'm getting like a very cocky and arrogant energy with this person. It's like they're looking at you like you need them. You know what I mean? Which it doesn't look like you need them, but they're looking at you like you need them. They also feel like you're never going to find anyone like them ever again, which, to be honest, I feel like that's kind of like your goal when you do start dating again, is to never find someone like them again. Again, it's just a very cocky and arrogant energy coming from this person. But yeah, that doesn't really make logical sense to me. Maybe they thought you were never going to leave them or go anywhere, you know, maybe. Because I am definitely getting that this person, you know, honestly felt like they had a massive hold on you. Like they were extremely convinced, right, that you're never going to leave them. You're never going to go anywhere. And it's like the moment you broke free, right, from this toxic and unhealthy relationship, not only did you regain control of your life all over again, but they lost all control over you in the process of it all, which it also kind of looks like they're not too happy about it. They're not happy with a lot of things, apparently. They're not happy that you're happy. They're not happy that you're doing so great without them. And they're also not happy that they lost all control over you. I feel like this person has a laundry list of things that they're not happy with, but okay. How does this person currently feel? Okay, let's see what we got. Ooh, yeah. Reality's starting to kind of sink in here, and it kind of looks like they don't like it, okay? Kind of looks like they don't like it. Like this entire situation has this person feeling like they just lost you for good, and there's nothing that they can say and or do that'll ever like prompt them to essentially be able to get you back. I want to be nosy just for like 2.5 seconds and look at the Ten of Swords. I don't know, like God, like I feel like when this person was with you, they were constantly operating from a place of ego and pride. Like they weren't operating from a place of love. You know what I mean? And that could have been like, you know, one of the reasons why you decided to like, you know, break free from this dynamic is because you were constantly dealing with somebody who was like very egoistic. Definitely a possibility, but tell me more about the Ten of Swords. Keep getting that. I mean, despite the fact that they were showing up the way that they were showing up, which does feel like there was a boatload of ego and pride coming from this person, they never wanted to lose you. They never wanted to lose you. Okay. And we have the King of Swords in the reverse, and then we also have the Four of Pentacles in the upright. So more of that ego and pride, by the way, okay? As much as this person doesn't want to lose you and what they once upon a time had with you, we don't really see them doing anything. We don't see them doing anything. Like we don't see them taking action in your direction. We don't see them calling you to apologize to you and, you know, and say, Sag, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. We don't see them doing anything. And it's all because this person is continuing to operate from a place of ego and pride. It's like their ego and their pride is taking them down a path they personally don't even want to go down. It's like the best way that I could describe it as I'm seeing here, because again, it's like, it looks like they were operating from a place of ego and pride when they were with you, and it was taking them down a path they didn't want to go down, which is a path of basically losing you and everything that they essentially built with you, right? But they decided to walk down that path either which way because, you know, why not? So then it calls them to basically lose you because they chose to continue to operate from a place of ego and pride. Now that they've officially lost you, now they're kind of sitting in a boatload of regret because, again, they never really wanted to lose you. And instead of them, right, trying to like salvage their relationship with you or their marriage with you, they're choosing to continue to operate from a place of ego and pride. Again, they're continuing to like walk down a path they personally don't even want to go down. Because the more they go down this path of ego and pride, the more, right, it's causing them to slowly but surely realize that it's basically causing them to lose the one person they don't want to lose, which is basically you. But I feel like this is something that they're slowly but surely going to end up realizing the more they continue to walk down like this ego and pride path that they're on, is kind of what I'm getting. Let's entertain the King of Swords real quick in the reverse. Tell me more about the King of Swords in the reverse. It's like, as this person doesn't really make logical sense to me, because it's like, as much as they don't want to lose you, they put themselves in predicaments to lose you in the name of ego and pride. As much as they want to get you back, they refuse to take action in your direction in the name of ego and pride. It's like, when is this person going to wake up and realize that their ego and pride is taking them down a path they don't really want to go down? You know what I mean? Because I am definitely getting they'll eventually see the light very soon. That's kind of besides the point here. Yeah, they'll eventually see the light. They'll eventually realize that their ego and their pride is taking them down a path they don't even really want to go down, because it already caused them to essentially lose you. So then there's that. And their ego and pride is the very thing that's preventing them from even trying to salvage their relationship with you. So then, then there's that. But it's like the list goes on and on, man. All right, so we have the Star. Wow, in the reverse. And then we also have, instead of them being the one to extend themselves to you, they're just going to sit around and wait for like a miracle to happen. They're going to sit around and wait for you to call them, for you to text them, for you to run after them. But I mean, considering the fact that we had the Devil come out here and the Eight of Swords, anything is possible, right, in this life, right? Let's just take that into consideration. But the likelihood, right, of you running back to this person is kind of looking at like an all-time low. It's kind of looking at an all-time low is kind of what I'm getting. I feel like you're actually happy that you're not dealing with this person anymore. Because through your perspective, it's like you don't want to deal with somebody who treats you like they don't love you, treats you like they don't really care about you. Like, you don't want to deal with somebody like that. Like, you'd rather be single and alone than to deal with somebody like that. You see what I mean? So then there's that. Okay. Okay, let's keep going, shall we? What actions will this person take towards Sagittarius or moving forward? We have the Seven of Wands, we have the Lovers out here, and then we also have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, more ego and pride, so just kind of keep that in mind. So this person feels, right, like if you really do love them and if you really do care about them, you would extend yourself to them. Right? If you really do love them, if you really do care about them, and if you really do want to salvage this, you would be the one to extend yourself to them. But that's the thing, is that it doesn't really make logical sense as to why you would be the one to extend yourself to them to fix or repair things here with them. It just doesn't make logical sense. They did everything under the sun to push you away. Wasn't the other way around. It doesn't look like you did everything under the sun to push them away. It kind of looks like they did everything under the sun to push you away because they chose to operate from a place of ego and pride. You know what I mean? Because this person perceives you as, somebody who did fight to keep this dynamic between the two of you intact and afloat. This is basically what, okay. So because they perceive you, right, as somebody who was the one to constantly put up a fight to keep this marriage and a relationship intact and afloat, it's like they're expecting you to do it again. So while you were operating from a place of love, they were operating from a place of ego and pride. You see, it doesn't make sense why, it just doesn't make sense. you know, am I the only one? Am I tripping here? Like, it just doesn't make sense why you would run back to the very person that has shown you on several different occasions that they don't love you and they don't care about you. Like, why would you do that? You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't make sense. But anyways, we have the Four of Cups to the, I guess it makes sense to them. It just doesn't really make sense to me. But as time goes by and they don't receive a phone call from you or a text from you, it kind of has this person feeling like you don't really love them and or care about them anymore. So it's like they're taking this as a sign that, well, I guess Sag doesn't love me anymore. I guess Sag doesn't care about me anymore. But it's like, oh my God, I feel like I'm losing my mind. I feel like I'm losing my mind. I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can only imagine how you felt dealing with this person because they don't make any sense to me. They don't want to lose you, but they put themselves in predicaments to lose you. Now that it's over and done with, they want you back, but they're not going to do anything to get you back. And because you were the one that constantly put up a fight to keep this dynamic intact and afloat, they also expect you to continue to put up a fight, even though they showed you in 99 different ways as to why you shouldn't continue to put up a fight to keep this individual in your life because they're just not worthy of you. It just doesn't make any sense. Am I tripping? I'm gonna keep going. I feel like I'm losing my mind. I feel like I'm losing my mind. What actions will Sag take towards this human or moving forward? Okay. We have the Knight of Wands, we got the Ace of Pentacles, and then we also have the King of Wands. I do feel like your experience with this person temporarily changed your heart. I will say that. I don't feel like it permanently changed your heart or anything like that, but given your experience with this person, it has you not wanting to date anybody. It has you just wanting to just be single and alone and just kind of focus on you, your money, your goals, the things that you want to accomplish and achieve for yourself, nothing more, nothing less. I just feel like your experience with this person was that freaking bad, to the point where you want nothing to do with absolutely anyone under any circumstances. Like, the only thing that I see you making room for and time for is well, yourself and your career. That's pretty much it. And it has a lot to do with your experience with this person. Yeah, it has a whole lot to do with your experience with this person. I feel like this person yeah, I feel like this person really did a number on you. But here's one thing that I will say is that I do actually see you meeting someone who's also harnessing the same mindset as you are, by the way. Because right now you have the mindset of, I just want to focus on me and my money. Okay? Nothing more, nothing less. I want nothing to do with absolutely anyone. I'm done. Okay? I'm done. You're going to meet somebody who has the same mentality as you do. Whoever this person is, they do come off to me as somebody who is very much so single, just like yourself. Somebody who's very independent, somebody who's very driven, ambitious, career-oriented, again, just like yourself. But see, what's fascinating about the both of you is that when you guys do meet one another, this is the energy that's coming in between the two of you. That Five of Swords energy, that's the energy that's coming in between the two of you. It's an energy of, man, I really do like them. Like, they're definitely my type. You know what? I should really get to know them. And then, you know, that Five of Swords energy starts to kick in. You know what? No, let me not. Because, you know, I'm tired of getting lied to. I'm tired of getting disappointed. I'm good, you know? I wanna look at the King and the Queen of Wands. As far as this human being is concerned, I mean, this person's just going to continue to allow like their ego and their pride to essentially call the shots. Little do they know, right? The more they allow their ego and their pride to essentially call the shots, they're allowing like space and room for somebody else to essentially capture your complete undivided attention. And it goes both ways, by the way, because you're capturing this person's complete undivided attention, but they're capturing yours as well. Tell me more about the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Okay, we have the Four of Cups. Oh man, we have the Four of Cups to the King of Cups, and then we also have the Hermit at the bottom of the deck. Oh man, this sucks because you guys are very compatible. It sucks because, and I don't even know how you're even meeting this person. Because this to me doesn't feel like you're meeting this person off of like a dating app or anything. Like this to me kind of feels like you're meeting this person at like a party or at some type of like social gathering and or event or through like a mutual friend or something like that. Like I feel like that's how you guys are meeting one another. But it just sucks because even though you guys are extremely compatible to one another, what's really stopping the both of you has a lot to do with things that you guys have experienced in other relationships that have absolutely nothing to do with one another, by the way. But because, like, you know, your whole MO is, well, I just rather be single and alone. You know what I mean? Than to get disappointed again or lied to again. And they're on that same wave too. But what's going to end up happening? What's going to end up happening between these two? Okay. All right. Okay. There's some progress here. So we do have the Page of Cups. We have the Chariot. We also have the Magician to the Three of Swords. I don't feel like this person's going to be able to essentially hold back. Like I see this person, I feel like for the vast majority of you, like you guys may have like a mutual friend. That's definitely a possibility. But I just kind of see this person trying to like be around you is like the best way that I could describe what it is that I'm seeing here. Yeah, like I just see this person trying their hardest to like be around you, like be in your presence is kind of what I'm getting. I feel like there will come a point in time where you guys will stop allowing things that other people have essentially put you through to get in the way of this dynamic, because that's what's basically getting in the way of this dynamic is the stuff you've been through and the stuff they've been through. But oh my God, look at how compatible you guys are. I mean, we have the Empress out here, and then we also have the Chariot. The person that sits in the Chariot is the Emperor. Like, even though I do see certain things holding you back and certain things holding them back, there's going to come a point in time where they're not going to want to hold back. And they're just going to start harnessing the energy of screw it. I really do like Sag. So let me go ask them for their number. Screw it. I really do like Sag. Let me ask them out on a date. You know what I mean? Like it has that type of feel to it. I feel like they're going to be the one that's going to essentially break the ice. Because this to me feels like two people admiring one another from afar. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of what it feels like. But there's going to come a point in time where they're going to start to harness the screw it energy. Screw it. I'm just going to ask Sag for their number. Screw it. I'm just going to ask Sag on a date. And you know what? Whatever happens, happens. You know what I mean? And I think that you will be open and receptive to it. I am getting that. You will be open and receptive to it. Okay. So it kind of looks like at first y'all are going to be on the fence about one another, but I am getting that the two of you will eventually come around and will give one another, you know, a chance and stop allowing things that other people have put you guys through to get in the way of this dynamic here between the two of you. All right. So that is what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated, and I will see you guys in your next reading.